All right, now here's some other rules that you should be aware of when you go to the club. Club rule number 1, no excessive dancing. All right, when you go to the club, we always see the Soul Train reject. That's the guy who's in the club with a big sweat patch around his back, sweat dripping off of his head, doing all the latest choreographed dance moves. Now, fellas, let's be real. You're not impressing anybody with these over-the-top dance moves, all right? Well, you know what? Let me correct myself. You're not impressing women with these choreographed over-the-top dance moves, but you might be impressing somebody. Now, guys, when you go to the club, you need to be aware of certain females that you shouldn't try to Mack to. There are certain females in the club that you should avoid like the plague. Because as a Mack, you want to go in the club and utilize your game wisely. You don't want to waste too much valuable Macking time on hood rats and riff-raffs. One female you should avoid, that's the liquor stripper. Now the liquor stripper, that's the kind of female, she gets on the dance floor with the guy, she's dancing up on him real nasty, real stank, real seductive, and the guy's really feeling it.
Okay, let's go to the bar.
But in reality, when the song is over, all she's going to do is take him to the bar so she can get a drink. As a Mack, you don't go for this. This is a hustle. Your job as a Mack is to go to the club, pull you a cutie. It's not your job to quench some hood rat's thirst. Another female you should avoid at the club, that's the ball buster. Now this is the female who pretty much stands by the bar with a mean mug look on her face, just eyeballing and looking crazy, and shooting down every guy that steps to her.
You like to dance, baby?
Hell no, I don't want to dance with you!
Now this psychotic female, don't let her throw you off your game, because she has problems of her own. And her problems really has nothing to do with you whatsoever. So don't trip on the ball-busting female, because this woman specifically goes to the club to shoot down every guy who tries to talk to her. All she's doing is projecting her own anger and frustration out on the guys at the club. So don't let this get to you. Don't let this throw you off your game. Now another female you should avoid at the club, for obvious reasons, and we've all seen this in the club, fellas. We've seen this ghetto nonsense. That's the pregnant girl in the club. Now, we've all seen it. Nobody wants to talk about it, but there's nothing sexy about a female in the club with a damn fetus. Avoid these women.